Hello, everybody. It's a big pleasure to be here. How is the conference going so far? Still some energy? Yeah, that's amazing. That's great. So today, I'm here to talk to you about our company and about our vision about building the augmented reality metaverse. So OVR is the decentralized augmented reality metaverse, an open augmented reality metaverse. So, but what does it mean? Because also talking about metaverse is not even so clear. So in our vision, the metaverse, the augmented reality metaverse, is actually the fusion between the physical and the virtual world through augmented reality, through geolocalized augmented reality, or I would say better, customized augmented reality experiences. So the idea is to augment the physical world with information, games, and assets that are not there, but will be merged with it. We see a clear technological path in that direction. So information is getting closer and closer to our visual field, starting from mainframes, going to desktop, laptops. Now everybody's staring at his phones, and then inevitably, all information will be projected directly in our visual field. But, okay, this is still a lot of theory, but let's think about some actual use cases of that. Let's imagine now with the phone and in the future with smart glasses to actually have shop windows that are augmented. Let's imagine to have a digital avatar that helps you go around the city or shopping. Let's imagine, I don't know, augmenting a building, showcasing how the Colosseum was 1,000 years ago, or how the building next door will be made again in the next date, or maybe games like a first-person shooter with your enemy going around walls and running away from you in augmented reality. So this is kind of compelling use cases, but why don't we see even one of those realized now, today? The reason is simple, and because in order to get there, there is a big barrier to go over. So the barrier is that at the end of the day, we spend most of our lives indoor. And actually, in order to localize in space, to do customized experience in the real world, the system that are using your phone, for example, and the glasses in the next future, needs to understand where you are in space. So right now, everybody's using GPS, and GPS is quite fine. It's 2 to 6 meters precision outdoor, not in New York because of the buildings. But for example, indoor, it doesn't work at all. So if I wanted to have an avatar over here and want to be sure that it's there, I cannot do it with GPS. So in order to, realize this vision of this metaverse, we need to be able to create a system that goes beyond GPS. And that is done through computer vision. Many big companies are doing that. Google is doing that. Niantic is doing that. Microsoft is doing that. So we at Over the Reality want to build the Web3 version of this. So we call this system Map-2-Earn. And basically, this system is based on the fact that our community will go around the world and take pictures of locations. Actually, we'll take pictures of the parcels that represent our physical lands that are 300 square meter lands mapped one-to-one to the physical world. So those NFTs will basically generate another NFT that is a 3D map. So from the pictures, we generate two things. One is a 3D map. The other thing is a neural network that is trained to recognize locations. So the next time a camera of the phone will see that location, will understand where you are in space with 20 centimeters accuracy. So this will open up all of the use cases that I was mentioning before. And think about it. If you think about the most successful use case of augmented reality up to date, that is Pokemon Go. And there's a reason why that's Pokemon Go. The reason is because Pokemon Go doesn't need for this system. Pokemon Go, if you're collecting Pokemons, you don't really care exactly where they are. But here we're talking about merging the physical and the virtual. So, we are crazy enough. This is the result, for example. This is a 3D map, a point cloud generated in our city, in Udine, from this system. So the system is already live in alpha version, and will going to be deployed in the next month in the beta version. So, we are crazy enough to launch a startup that is building this in Web3, but we are not so crazy to believe that we can map the whole world. So, because that is not only about technology, it's also about the resources that you need to deploy to do that. So, the way this system is going to work is also going to leverage the knowledge that we have about what are the good locations in the world. Today, we sold already 840,000 of those parcels that I was talking about to 29,000 people. And this map, if you think about that, is a wisdom of the crowds on what are the good locations that need to be mapped in the world. So we will start incentivizing the mapping of those locations. And the way it works, that the people that actually do the activity will generate an NFT that represents the maps, that is theirs because it's their job. And we will be able to buy that, or the owners of the land will be able to buy that. Once we have this data, we will be able to actually project augmented reality very, very precisely in the physical world. I think my time is up. It was a pleasure. You can take here all the contents. And I mean, if you have any questions, shoot it to me later on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We're very grateful to have you here with us. Let's give him a hand one more time. All right.
Thank you.